Blessed be the fruit, everyone. So this is going to be a very controversial video because we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite subject. Religion. Now, before we get into the actual subject of this week's video, I need to make a very huge disclaimer. I respect all religions and all beliefs. I actually grew up in the Catholic Church and I went to Catholic school for 9 years, so I get the whole point of view of religious people. I don't really consider myself religious anymore, but if you're religious and you're watching this, I completely respect that and there's nothing wrong with it. However, my problem with religion starts, and I'm not going to generalize all religious people, but my problem with religion starts when the more extreme religious people use their religion as a way to try to control the actions of other people, and when they try to shame others of not following everything exactly the way the Bible says. Or, even better, they try to come up with their own rules for their religion that aren't a thing and have never even been a thing. And this conveniently leads me into the channel we'll be discussing today. Yes, this is a video on Girl Defined. Now, I'm fully aware that a lot of people have done reaction videos to them already, mainly because they're really easy to make fun of, not gonna lie. Some of my personal favorites are the videos that Cody has done on them, which I'll leave in the description below if you've never seen them. But anyway, if you've never heard of them, they basically describe themselves as just two sisters striving to be God-defined girls in a culture-defined world. As if culture is a bad thing. Some of their most popular videos include how to wear makeup in a God-honoring way, because God totally cares about your makeup. Ladies, 8 reasons we aren't feminists, and as of recently, why I waited until marriage to kiss. Now that you have a tiny glimpse as to what these girls are like, I should mention that not only are these ladies the queens of Christ, but they're also fashion icons, and I don't mean that lightly. The Queens of Christ actually made their splash into the fashion world around 3 years ago when they posted a video titled Project Modesty, which is a 3.5-minute video of them posing in clothes that an 8-year-old would probably wear. No tea, no shade. Now, I'm not going to show the whole thing, mainly because it's really boring, but I do want to show a highlight from the video that stood out to me personally.
Shorts are so short these days that some of them can even be classified as denim underwear.
Denim underwear? The horror! They also have other videos titled Modest Summer Outfit Ideas, Choosing to Take Modesty into Your Summer Swimwear, and Modest Fall Outfit Ideas. Now, we're going to dive into one of these a little later, but for now we're going to talk about another video our fashion queens of Christ posted 4 months ago titled Untold Truths About Dressing Modestly. So, why don't we take a look at that?
Hey guys, it's Kristen and Bethany here, and we want to talk with y'all about untold truths about dressing modestly. I think if there's one word that has been totally lost in our society today, it's probably the word modesty.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Maybe because it's not the 1700s anymore. But go off, I guess.
We just live in a day and age where it's not valued, it's not promoted, it's not encouraged for us as women like it used to be. And
it's just viewed as like this old-fashioned thing back in the day.
Kind of like outdated.
Don't need that.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine this. Living in a modern day society where women, yes, women can have the freedom to make their own choices and dress however they feel comfortable. It's a concept, truly.
One of the things that I think is really important is to stop and ask the question, why do we wear clothes in the first place? Like, there's so many stores selling them, people wear them, but why?
You know what? Why don't we look into that? So, according to this website, people wear clothes for many reasons, primarily for protection and decoration. While it may seem that protection from the elements is the main function of clothing, the concept of decorating the body is an ancient practice, going back to the days of the Neanderthal, who disappeared 30,000 years ago. Garments have been worn for thousands of years as gender identification, to promote sexual attractiveness, to display status, age, occupation, religion, group membership, and political affiliation, for ceremonial occasions, and for personal expression. Well, there you go. Those seem like legit reasons as to why we wear clothes. But let's see what the Queens of Christ over at Girl Defined have to say.
Back in the garden, we have Adam and Eve who were living this perfect life. There was no sin, there was no shame. And then next...
And there was no clothes.
There was no clothes either. They were naked. They were naked.
Also, if we go back a little bit, I don't like the way this one's looking at me. It's just like, I feel like she's staring me down and I don't appreciate it. I just don't like what's going on here. Anyway, let's continue.
Then we have the fact that sin entered the world. You know, remember when Eve ate the fruit and handed it to Adam, he ate the fruit, sin entered the world. God was now covering them and say, you can't cover yourselves.
Their fig leaves weren't enough.
They weren't enough. You need a covering.
Yeah.
And really that takes us to the most important point, which is sin has a price. and it requires a blood sacrifice.
Maybe that's just me, but that sounds just very cultish and ritualistic and almost satanic? I don't know how I feel about that.
My body, my life, what I wear, everything about me as a person, as a Christian woman, I should be striving to live for God's glory. That my body isn't really about me. It's about me using my life in a way that glorifies God, that reflects His purity, that desires to honor Him in everything I do, including the clothes that I wear.
This is why I don't like them. They try to use their views as a way to body shame women who don't dress modestly and basically say that women are unworthy in the eyes of God or even just other people around them in general for not wanting to cover up. And don't get it twisted. If you're watching this and you prefer to dress modestly, then go for it. There's literally nothing wrong with that as long as you're doing it because you want to. And if you prefer not dressing modestly, then that's valid too. Everyone should be able to dress however they feel comfortable as long as they're doing it for themselves. And no one should be shamed for wanting to dress a certain way, and it just seems like that's all these girls do. Just shame others for wanting to dress the way they want to dress. But you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe we all need to take a page out of their book and really listen to what they're saying. So that's what I'm gonna do for today's video. I'm gonna throw all my beliefs, all my values, all my morals out the window, which basically according to them I've already done because I don't dress modestly. I'm going to really soak in what they have to say and try to take some fashion advice from our very own Queens of Christ. So they actually have another video called 5 wardrobe hacks for dressing modestly. So I think this is going to be the perfect start for me to really dive into their fashion mindsets. So let's hop into the video.
Hey, it's Kristen and Bethany with Girl Defined Ministries, and in today's vlog, we're gonna be talking about 5 wardrobe hacks for dressing modestly. The clothes that I put on my body, how I present myself, how I wear those clothes. That is ultimately about Jesus and honoring Him. And also, it's about honoring the people around us. So presenting our bodies in a way that's going to be modest, that's going to be beautiful and feminine, which is how God created us to be, but that's also going to be respectful to the people looking at us.
Because after all, women only dress to gain the approval of others, like as opposed to dressing how they feel comfortable. You know, chew on that.
And now it's time for the 5 wardrobe hacks for dressing modestly.
Now we're gonna actually get into it. Now we're gonna finally find out the 5 wardrobe hacks for dressing modestly.
Number 1, cutting jeans into shorts. This one is awesome because
okay, you know, that seems easy enough. It's one thing to listen to them speak for God knows how long, as opposed to doing it ourselves. So I think instead of just watching this video, I think we need to actually do the hacks that they present to us in this video. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so I need to make one thing clear before we get started. I'm aware that this coat is very fluffy and obnoxious. That's why I bought it. But you know what, come to think of it, it's actually kind of hot in my room, so I think I'm gonna go off camera quickly and take this off. Hold on just a second. Okay, now we can get started. So our first hack for modesty that our Queens of Christ gave to us is to take a pair of old jeans, cut them off a little bit, and turn them into a pair of shorts. Now, to be honest, I don't really have any old pairs of jeans because I threw them all out already, and I really don't want to take the jeans that I have currently and rip them up. So I bought a pair of jeans from Walmart, and I'm gonna cut them up a little bit and turn them into a wonderful pair of shorts. So I'm gonna be honest, I didn't try these on when I was at Walmart, so don't yell at me in the comments if these don't fit properly. I don't know what to do. I'm not fashion inclined like our fashion Queens of Christ. All right, we're just gonna go for it. There we go. God, fashion is hard.
These aren't even, but it's not like it matters.
All right, we got one pant leg down, and then you can use this as an arm warmer. Okay, let's get into the second pant leg. So we're gonna try to make these as even as possible, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. God, it must be so hard to be a fashion icon. I don't know how they do it. Fucking, please work. I need to make content. We did it! Okay, but honestly, these aren't too bad. Like, they're kind of a statement piece. And that statement would be, I gave up a long time ago. But to be honest, I think I had these shorts back in 6th grade. Not even kidding. Like, this exact pair right here. I think we should move on to the second hack for modesty. So let's see what our Queens of Christ have to say.
Number 2, the tie around. This is one of our favorite hacks. Basically, it's taking a chambray shirt, some sort of cute button-up shirt, or any sort of shirt that has long sleeves, and literally tying it around your waist. And what that does is it hangs in the back and just provides more coverage.
So the second hack that our fashion Queens of Christ suggested to us is to take a long sweater or cardigan and then just tie that around the old waist to hide our rear. So while I was at Walmart, I picked up a sweatshirt that would do just that. And it's a camo sweatshirt, and it says, sorry, not listening, because anyone who tells me that these styles don't look good.
Sorry, not listening.
And you know what? It doesn't even look like I'm holding a shirt. Sorry, I'm just so funny. You know, I make myself gag. Honestly, this isn't even around me yet, and I can already tell this is gonna be a fierce look. Okay, y'all, I was right. This is a look. I'm kind of killing it in this. But to be honest, I would say my only critique is that I look like I'm headed to the nearest Trump rally. Like, I feel like this is very much the attire you see the ladies at the Trump rally wear. But other than that, like, I feel like a superstar, honestly. Like, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I think, like, wow. Nothing in the world can top this. But let's see what hack number 3 is.
Number 3, the long cardigan. Basically what it is it's a summer cardigan, so it's short sleeved, but then it hangs really long. It's
So wardrobe hack number 3 is just a good old cardigan, which I have right here. So I'm just gonna put this puppy on. You know, I think they're right. You know, this doesn't feel steamy at all. It's very lightweight. This is definitely not too much. Overall, it just really completes this entire look. Like, I mean, let's be honest here. Oh, you can't tell me shit in this bitch. So, to anyone working at Vogue, Cosmopolitan, or really any other fashion magazine in the world, if you're looking for someone to stomp on your runway, I'm available, I'm here, and I think this just proves that I'm runway ready. So let's move on to hack number 4, shall we?
And wardrobe hack number 4 is the safety pin.
Love this one.
This is one that we utilize all the time because when you have that, typically button-up shirts a lot of times are just shirts that have maybe gaps in them.
So we're gonna be getting a little creative for our 4th little modesty hack. So we're gonna need a button-up shirt, which I have right here, and a good old safety pin. So unfortunately, I am gonna have to take this off. You know what, we gotta do what we gotta do for fashion. All right, let's do it. So I have my little button-up shirt going on, and normally I would wear this with like a pair of leggings and some boots, but today we're going for a little denim on denim action because you know what? Fashion has no rules. To be honest, I feel like I'm showing a little too much cleavage right now. Whoa. So she's buttoned up all the way, but to be honest, I still feel like we're seeing a little bit too much cleavage right now, so we're gonna take the safety pin, try not to stab our throats. Here we go. Now there's no chance of anyone seeing what's going on in my chest. And you know what? Maybe this is a new look for me. So without any further ado, I think it's time to hear the last, but certainly not least hack for modesty. You know, I wish this list can go on forever, but it doesn't. I think we should just let our queens of fashion take it away.
And number 5, we saved the best for last, the camisole. This is literally a lifesaver when it comes to modesty and fashion.
So our final modesty hack, I know, I can't believe we're already at the end of this list, is to add a camisole underneath anything you're wearing. However, since I'm not fashion forward, I don't own a camisole anymore. But I do have this shirt from Primark. I'm aware this is not a camisole, but I think the girls over at Girl Defined would probably consider this a camisole, considering how immodest this is. Now, normally I would either wear this on my own if it was warm out, or I would pair it with like a cute jacket or like a cardigan or something like that. But I think this is just gonna have to substitute the place of a camisole. But I think putting a camisole underneath your clothes is so out of style. So I'm gonna take the initiative and wear this over my shirt right now. And there you go. Seamless, trendy, fashion forward, not tight or weird at all. And you know, I really think it just adds a pop of color to this denim on denim look. And honestly, I'm a fan. So it's the next morning, so if it looks like the lighting changed a little bit, that's why. But I filmed the majority of this video last night, but unfortunately I had to stop because 1, it was getting late and my family was going to bed, and 2, my camera battery died, so I couldn't even film anyway. But to wrap this part of the video up, I didn't want to just leave you guys on a cliffhanger, so I'm going to try to recreate a bonus look of theirs from a different video called Modest Fall Outfit Ideas. So we're gonna have to look at this video and try to recreate one of their looks and see just how brilliant their minds are. Like, it's one thing to share a hack with us, but it's another thing to see those hacks in action. So take it away, our queens of Christ.
This shirt dress is absolutely one of my favorites.
Okay, I'm sorry, but are you fucking kidding me? Who wears jeans with a dress? Like, who? I'm not one to give fashion critiques because, hello, did you see the jacket I wore at the beginning of this video? But this isn't right. Like, if you want to dress modestly, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you have to dress ugly, you know what I mean? But you know what? I have a dress in my closet and I have a pair of jeans, so, oh, man, the jeans with the dress. But okay, I'm gonna go get the dress and we'll see how it looks. Maybe when I put it on, maybe I'll eat my words, you know? So this was the closest thing I could find to a white dress in my closet that's kind of like the one in her video. And I'm fully aware this dress is kind of ugly. I was going on a trip a couple years ago, and for one of the nights I was gonna be at, I wanted to look nice, so I wanted to buy a dress. And it was one of those things where I saw it on the rack and I thought it was kind of cute and it was a cheap enough price, so I decided to buy it. But somehow it got 10 times uglier on the way home because I took this out of the bag that night and I was like, this is ugly as shit. This is what we're working with. So I'm gonna put this on, slap a pair of skinny jeans on, and we're just gonna see how this ensemble looks. Okay, not to be dramatic or anything, but I fucking hate this. I think the ensemble overall is very ugly. This dress gives me no shape. The jeans underneath that are even worse. I feel very constricted. I feel like I would get hot easily in this. And it's just overall, it's tacky, it's awful, and I hate it. So, you know, maybe Girl Defined didn't make a good call there. But you know what? Let's look at one more outfit and see if something, anything, can tie this look together.
I love this next shirt because it is a long, big, flowy tunic kind of outfit, and you can wear this.
I'm sorry, but that long sleeve shirt doesn't go with that dress. I just keep coming for the girl on the left, and I don't mean to, but like, oh, that shirt looks bad with that dress. But you know what? We're gonna recreate it anyway. So I think I have a long sleeve shirt somewhere in my drawers. And you know what? My bralette is sticking out a little bit. So I think we need to cover it anyway because I don't think this would be Girl Defined approved. So let's go see if we have anything to spice this outfit up. As spicy as Girl Defined can get. I mean, they're about as spicy as mayonnaise, but whatever. No, I don't think modesty is for me. If this is what modesty is, then I want no part of it. I think the black long sleeve shirt makes it even worse. And I don't know what shit they're smoking, but this doesn't look good. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna remain impure and unworthy to God because this ain't it. And I think I'm done. I think I need to wrap this up. Now, again, I'm gonna make another disclaimer. I do respect all religions, and I think it's fine if you want to dress modestly, as long as you're doing it because you want to. And as I said, I think everyone should dress however they feel comfortable, as long as they're doing it for themselves. And just in general, to everyone at home watching, please don't listen to what these people actually have to say. Don't let them body shame you into thinking that you have to dress a certain way in order to be worthy as a person. Just do whatever the hell you want. And as long as you're happy and comfortable with however you present, then that's what matters at the end of the day. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I know this was a bit of a controversial video, but if you'd like to see more stuff like this, then let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. I love you. Bye. Woo!